Okay, it's time for the all-important self-test. So I want to talk about a few things before we do that. I had a problem getting this cover off the first time, and I broke the cable. I'll just show you that. I broke the cable here, tried to tape it back together. Well, that didn't go so well, so I had to order a new one. It just came today, and here is the power on self-test after that. Another thing, so one thing about the Bambu instructions on this point, when you are taking this cover off, I feel like the wiki is from a printer that they've used for testing, meaning they've taken this cover off a few times, which is why in the wiki it comes right up. Well, if you are dealing with a fresh H2D straight from the factory, your experience will probably be a little harder to get this cover off. But I just want to let you guys know it is doable. There are metal clips underneath here, so you can't break it. There's one screw right in the middle that you have to unscrew and rescrew after you get this back on. The new screen came and I just attached the ribbon cable and it worked just great, or it seemed to. So now it's time for the self-test. And I am going to put this over here. We'll see if this is a good idea or not. But just make sure it's not blocking anything once the printer starts up. Doesn't appear like that is the case. All right, let's connect her. Lights come on. Did something right. Oh, look at her. Oh crap, I have to put this in. All right, got that input. Cloud access failed. Oh, there you go. Use the Bambu Handy app to scan and log in. I just cannot need to disable all calibration options because I don't want it. I have to change my heat bed out anyway. Skip calibration. So it checks whether the screen slide enters the setup wizard. Disable all calibration option. Enter next. Check the existing icon. The right extruder nozzle temperature control is abnormal, possibly due to hot end not being properly installed. Have to look to see what that is. It also said that enter the control screen. Oh, it shows a, I mean, you can hardly see it from the video, but it definitely shows a vortex. Uh-oh. I don't want it to move. All right, I'm gonna call this good and turn her off. All right, well, I'll start off where that ended with the whatever noise that was, and we'll continue on and make sure everything's okay. But so far, so good. Oh, new firmware. Oh, Bambu Lab H2C update. Looks like the light sensor is working. Okay, it says to check the assistant. The induction hot end rack has not been set up. That's what it's supposed to say, because it's not. All right, let's look here. Okay, turn off the printer. Power key. Look. All right. Inside, install the side panel. Align the 3 locating pins at the bottom of the right panel with the corresponding slots, and insert them and reconnect the side panel. Now I do remember that you gotta make sure that the feet are in here. And there's also a place on the side here where you have to make sure, but first you have to be a little bit of a bullshit. At least they made the cable long. All right, that was painless. Yep. And it made a point to talk about these edges. So make sure you go all the way down, that it is all the way flush. I think this will be turn printer around. Yep, at least for this part, because I remember the screws are kind of right here on the flaps. The small locating pin at the front door position must be fully engaged. Otherwise, the magnetic hole in the door may be weakened. Push the right side panel inward to ensure all clips are fully engaged. All right, already did that. I didn't do that. So BT38 and BT36. Make sure the door sill is flat. Yep, I don't feel any bumps. Okay. Oh, connect the tubes. And gray goes on the outside. Gray's at the top, white's at the bottom. Give it a tug. Make sure it's dig. Where is this? That's why sometimes I hate these pictures for you who have older H2Ds. What it's trying to say, if your cable clip, oh wait, is mounted too low. Oh, they're saying put it up there. Crap, I thought I was gonna get out of it. All right, it says use a scraper to pry that off. This is awkward as hell if you're right-handed. All right, see that? Oh, you know what? That glue is still pretty good on there. Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. All right, we're at the end. Align the fan. The 2 locating clips on the left. Okay. Install the poop chute. Line the 2 clips of the bottom of the parachute with the slots. Push it upward slowly until it snaps into place. Then tighten the mounting screw.
much.